is Stephan, Director of Sales for the state of Michigan for Washington National. Just going to, like I said, kind of go through a little bit of what we have, introduction from a company standpoint, and of course I fast forwarded through all this information. Okay. Parent company is CNO Financial Group. We offer, our product portfolio consists of individual, senior market, and group voluntary products. We do have right now a small chunk of market presence in worksite or voluntary benefits. In situations like this, looking to grow our market share with able-bodied and eager folks to find another income stream. I'll roll through. CNO Financial Group is the parent company. These are the companies that are associated under that umbrella: Washington National, Bankers Life and Casualty, Colonial Penn, and our investment wing, 4086 Advisors. Incorporated in 79, 3,500 employees nationwide. You can see our values, the review of the companies there. Have 4 million policy holders, $1.5 billion in claims paid. Our financial profile, one of the pieces of information, I'm sure everybody is familiar with the reserves that you're supposed to have, your risk-based capital that you're supposed to have. Right now, Washington National as a company, Department of Insurance requires each individual insurance company to carry 125% of claims. So if it hits the fan and there's a rush on claims, you got to carry 125% in reserve. Our risk-based capital as a company right now is over 500%. So you can rest assured, when Mark talked about that earlier, about claims being paid, hassle with claims, you don't have to worry about that. We have dedicated service reps for each area of the country that take care of this stuff, that adjudicate claims quickly and efficiently. I'll just say that. A little history about the company. Been around since 1911. The CNO had purchased back in the 70s and have just been a wonderful partnership since then, combining the presence of Washington National with the market share of CNO, so it's been absolutely a nice marriage in working with them. You can see our business, the financial strength that I talked about, $4.4 billion in assets. Right now, we are, and just last month, we're thrown up to a B++ rating with a positive outlook. I suspect in 2013, probably second quarter, that will be revisited again. I know that the ratings, when you look at it from a group perspective, sometimes there's folks may be a little leery on folks outside the A rating, but rest assured, I feel comfortable and confident this will happen very early in 2013. And if I'm going too fast or if there are any questions, please feel free to stop me. Looking at our products, just repeating kind of what Mark said on the voluntary and supplemental health side, every product that we offer on the group voluntary chassis is going to be available in the individual market except our short-term disability product. We have life products. One of the products in our life portfolio that has just been taken to market and we've improved on is a universal life product that's a money purchase plan. Haven't really talked about that, won't dive too much into that. In the handouts in there, though, you have highlight information on each individual product. So obviously, if there's any questions, feel free to touch base with Mark, Mike, or myself. Something that I did want to talk about that I think is unique to Washington National, and it is a persistency builder for your business, is offering return of premium with these products. We have that feature that is available to all non-Section 125 plans. As long as you don't sell it as a Section 125 plan, you can offer the return of premium. The return of premium, kind of how that works is every 20 years, if you sign up for return of premium, every 20 years, you will have your premiums refunded refunded to the policyholder, will have their premiums refunded to them over every 20-year period. If up to age 75, if it's less than 75, if you're under 75 and less than that 20-year period, it's every 10 years. So good persistency builder for your business, and I think it's a marketing tool for your clients. You have the coverage if you need it, you get your money back if you don't. 5,000 agents, 25, I think right now, actually 27,000 groups nationwide that we're working with on a voluntary basis through payroll deduction. One of the top 5 manufacturers for the accident and critical illness product. You can see there the sales. Washington National as a company, over this economy, I don't know of many businesses that can stand in front of folks and say this with confidence and certainty. Washington National as a company for 13 straight quarters has experienced double-digit growth. So I say that, presenting that is, it's a great opportunity and great timing right now to, for lack of a better term, to come on board, because we're trending in the right direction, and I think with the demonstrated service that Mark talked about earlier, the relationship that we have with the field, the distribution in the field, it's something that is, not to sound corny, but it's a special relationship that we have. I know that I personally am ecstatic every time I have a chance to work with Mark, every time there's a group open up and we have a chance to work together on this. So it's a good opportunity. Talk about our products and services. The accident product that Mark talked about, it is, if it's sold in the payroll, if it's sold on payroll deduct, you can include the disability income. Basically what it is, it's a two-level plan. You have a plan A and a plan B, and it is a specified benefit for accident and injury. I know that, as an example, I always use my boss you see the kid, the bubble boy that we refer to, that's actually, we've talked about having his kid in that, using his kid in the marketing material, because he's been in the ER as a 3-year-old 6 times, and Rob has actually, as an owner of the accident policy for his entire family, he's covered his deductible, his out-of-pocket deductible, and pocketed about $3,600 for other incidents, expenses, medicines, etc. So basically, this product is a 2-level product with a schedule of benefits. The level A is obviously a less expensive product with that's less benefit rich, and Plan B is an increase in benefits, just a little bit of an increase in premium. And for the pricing on this, we always have our rates that are published. We have everything published on our website. But literally, I always say this, for less money than a cup of coffee a day, and I'm not talking Starbucks coffee, I'm actually talking 7-Eleven or Stop and Go coffee that's 99 cents. For less than the cost of that a day, you can cover a family on this accident plan. $35.10 a month is what you can cover an entire family on this accident plan. Unbelievable pricing. Our cancer product is the Solutions Cancer is an indemnity cancer product. I won't spend a whole lot of time. I just want to cover the products that Mark and Mike spoke to. So this is an indemnity product. Again, it's a payroll product. Express payment, initial diagnosis up to 10 grand. It gives hospital confinement benefits. Also very rich in the transportation, family lodging, all those radiation and chemo, etc. No lifetime maximums on the radiation and chemo on that product as well. The Wage Guard is our short-term disability product. This is the product that I refer to that is only available right now in payroll deduct mode. Again, 2 plan options, fairly inexpensive on the rates with that. I know Mark and his folks have some experience selling this. Weekly benefit amounts are up to $1,700 based on the salary. The Gap 360, again, a product that Mark talked about. It is literally high deductible gap filling insurance. And then our worksite critical illness. This is the product. I would say that and the accident are our flagship products. This product is different from our individual critical illness product, but this does offer guaranteed issue. Guaranteed issue is available. The benefit amounts are just a little bit different than the individual critical illness. You see $5,000 to $75,000. You can guarantee issue that up to $20,000. Again, there's a first diagnosis and a recurrence benefit that's up to 50% on this. Let me just tell you one thing about this product that I think differentiates us from our competitors. We have no family history questions on this application, and there is a 5-year look back. So if you've had a heart attack, a stroke, or cancer, if you are treatment free for 5 years, you are still eligible to be covered under this product. I try to do market analysis against all of our competition, and I don't know of anybody that will match up with that. It doesn't ask family history and goes back only a 5-year look back on this product. There are other, we kind of talked about some of the bells and whistles of the product. There's doctor's office benefits for this on a yearly basis, wellness benefits. There are obviously return of premium. Again, what I think is most important, my mom, actually, I like to share a personal story about this. My mom has our individual critical illness plan. She's used that twice, and she's been paid out on it twice. The first time for the initial diagnosis back in 2004, the second time in 2009. And it was huge to have no lifetime maximums on chemotherapy and radiation. She went through 9 months of it and is pocketed, the money, everything was covered from that Medicare didn't cover. She was covered. There was nothing that came out of her pocket. And we had payments literally in 72 to 96 hours. So if I could have had her here today, she would have been a champion of the products. But it's a solid product, easy to sell and easy to position.
Could I add one thing? I'm just going from memory. The critical illness on the individual side, not the work side, I'm just remembering the premium. Not only is this such a comprehensive plan, but non-work side, individual side, the age group 18 to 39 years old can get the minimum lump sum of $10,000 for only $49.30 per year. That's annual. So it's so inexpensive that it's almost mind-boggling. But that product, the critical illness, from what I've seen in the field, that's definitely been the flagship product for Washington National from what I've seen, throughout Michigan. So very aggressive rates.
And just to dovetail on Mark's point, that product, the individual critical illness product that also can be sold in the group market, the issue ages on that product are 18 to 85, and I'll put the emphasis on this, with full commissions paid to age 85. There's no reduction in commissions when you're selling to seniors. And also, just as I want to put it in reverse and back up to that accident product. Just as a target for, I know we talk about group sales, but I want to talk about individual sales too, because folks don't really look at an accident product for a senior client, or the senior market clients. The issue ages on that accident product are 18 to 69, but it's guaranteed renewable for life. So if you have a senior client, what happens to seniors when they get up 70, 75, 80 years old? Fall, break hips, break elbows. My mom, again, I'll use her as an example. She has that accident product. 2 years ago, in Indiana, obviously we get some snow, not near as much as you guys get, but she was actually going to play bridge. Slipped, fell, broke her left wrist. 2 bones in the wrist and a bone actually connected to, I forget my anatomy, but the arm, the femur, I think it is. So that's 2 schedule of benefits that are paid out to her for 2 bones that were broken. Nothing out of pocket. She put in about $2,600 in her pocket. 2 months later, going to the grocery store, hand still in a soft cast, this one gets broken. Same thing, falls, slip on ice, walking out to her car. 1 bone broken, but she has obviously covered with about, I think all total she pocketed, I hate to say pocketed, but she was covered and had the ability to pay anything for prescriptions, etc., therapy, things like that, over $4,000. So again, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time, but I want to just say the potential for senior market sales on that accident product. I think if folks don't market it to that with the guaranteed renewable for life coverage on that, they're just missing a segment or an opportunity to make sales.
Dave, I want to segue a little bit on that. You know, some agents here are trying to do long-term care insurance.
Sure.
But it's a challenging market.
Mm-hmm.
I've read there's a way to position this in lieu of long-term care insurance. Not as a total replacement, but a different angle at it. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're speaking to in terms of critical illness or accident? In looking at it that way, because most long-term care incidences or the eligibility for long-term care trigger is probably one of these things that you're covering in critical illness or accident?
Correct. Absolutely correct. Great point.
So, you know, you've got a 65-year-old too late for long-term care because maybe there's some health conditions or so forth. Mm-hmm. We won't get a benefit maybe that's a $300,000 long-term care benefit, but we're going to get something in their pocket in terms of critical illness.
Absolutely, and the great thing about that individual accident product is the underwriting on that is almost minimal. There are 2 questions. If you've been convicted of... Yeah, exactly. Can you breathe? There are 2 questions on the underwriting. Have you been convicted of a DUI in the last 2 years or reckless driving?
Your mother was fine?
She's fond of her red wine, but she doesn't crawl in behind the car when she's had more than 2 glasses, so yeah, she was good. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate you giving me the time just to talk about that, because like I say, that's one of the things that I am, especially with having, my mom who is a senior, these products, as a widow, these products have helped her stay whole for the last 5-6 years, where out-of-pocket costs for 2 diagnoses of cancer, plus other medical issues, falls, etc., have really could have crushed her financially if she would have obviously not had support of family, etc. But more importantly, if she would have not had insurance coverage. So there's a lot of folks that are out there that are on their own that may have limited income. And if you're talking about it from an individual standpoint on that accident plan, it's not age-banded. It's the same rate, 18 to 69. If you're a 19-year-old, you're getting the same rate as a 67-year-old, and that's $17 a month. I don't know, you do the math, it seems like a great opportunity.
You said that is just individual. There's no group tie to that at all. They're not required to be employed for that accident. Individual.
Correct. Absolutely.
There's no employer tie into that. That can just be straight sold to an individual.
Absolutely. The only difference on that accident product, if you sell the disability income, there are a couple other riders on that you'll see on the highlight sheet in there. If you add disability, if you want to add disability income, that has to be through a payroll deduction basis.
Okay, but the accident only, the individual accident only, that is truly an individual product.
Absolutely.
And there's only 2 underwriting questions.
That's it.
Do you want to comment the drunk driving and the
DUI and reckless driving? Great questions. Appreciate it. Our life insurance products that we offer on payroll deduct, this is a new product that we just rolled out at the beginning of 2012. Basically a level term product to age 65. It's got a couple of nice riders on it, one including the critical illness rider. It does offer a return of premium option on it, and then the one that I spoke to earlier that Mark and I have been working on pushing out to some groups is the Worksite Universal Life product. It is, again, it's a simple to understand product. It's a money purchase plan. There you have, if you can afford $4 a week, $16 a month, the way we have our rate sheets lined out is it's very simple to understand and present. $4, $5, $6, $7, whatever you can afford weekly. This is what the coverage will buy you at the age that you're at. Good product, I think, to take in, because it's not, from what I've seen in the market now, I don't know of anybody that is offering on a payroll deducted basis through supplemental benefits. I don't know anybody that is offering whole life or universal life. It's all term. So that product is permanent life. It is portable. It does provide a cash value, and it does offer guaranteed issue as well. So just keep that in your memory banks. Part of our technology, we offer electronic enrollment software that's, again, very simple and easy to understand. Part of the process is when you're on board with Washington National, that's something that we cover within the first 2 weeks of appointment. We usually go over products. Mark, myself, territory manager, sales desk, we always reach out to folks. That's one thing that I think I hang my hat on that, and we talk about it at the home office all the time. I don't think with any other carrier out there you're going to receive the level of service and personal touch, with importance on service and personal touch from everybody in the home office and the field. So this is what we talk about, the electronic enrollment software. Very easy. It's downloadable from our website onto a laptop and does not require an internet connection. So if you're out in the sticks, you don't have internet connection, you've got the software on your laptop, you can do the enrollment. Literally, when you get home, you get back to the office, it's one button, submit, and all health business is adjudicated the same day it comes in. So that means if your business is submitted before Friday at 6 o'clock, close of business, you're getting paid Tuesday, weekly, not monthly. You're getting paid on a weekly basis, Tuesday, via direct deposit. We have some tools for folks that aren't really, haven't dove into to the worksite market, to the voluntary benefits market. A lot of tools that we have that are available to kind of start the discussion and kind of handhold you down that road. Obviously, relationships, Mike, Mark, they're invaluable in working these groups and showing the way to present, strategies to present that Mark and his folks have come up with. It's been absolutely brilliant and unbelievably successful. This is kind of just a tool to how do you start the enrollment process with Washington National. Very valuable tool. Rolled this information out a couple of months ago, and a lot of folks have taken advantage of it. The feedback that we got has been that it's extremely helpful. Plenty of marketing pieces that we have. I know we rolled out, obviously, October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You'll see some of the things that we offer from a mailer standpoint, from an informational standpoint. You'll see cancer, accident, heart, stroke pieces. These are leave behind pieces that you have for the employer to try to set up employee meetings, etc. So plenty of support from a physical standpoint of placing things in your hands that you can use to open doors in group business. Again, just talking about our market presence, I won't belabor that point. We're a player. Again, we're looking to grow with folks like you that are looking to provide that insurance advisor relationship and some solutions for the uncertainty of healthcare. This is where we are.
Say one question, excuse me, regarding marketing presence.
Yeah, absolutely.
What type of marketing penetration do you think you have here in the Michigan area? It's been years since I've run in Washington National. I'm just curious.
As far as
what type of marketing penetration of the products you have in this area?
Michigan, it's funny. Michigan is I just took over the state in January of this year. I should say I was responsible for the sales in the state of Michigan in January of this year. Our penetration from a total dollar standpoint is minuscule. It really is. The potential for growth, looking at it from an Aflac, a Colonial, a Unum, what they're projecting in sales for 2013 versus what they've done over the past few years, 2011 and through now, we're a small percentage compared to that. But obviously with the products that we have to offer, the relationship, I have been tasked with growing that exponentially. And I think with relationships like this and the products that speak for themselves, I see us cutting a large market share over the next couple of years.
I think in Michigan, you've always been up against the makeup of Michigan, which is union, and philosophy rolls over into the private sector. So on a national average, voluntary worksite in Michigan, if you look at rankings, is probably always low because of that mentality that we have as a state.
Great point.
And
Absolutely.
because of the PACA, because of Rick Snyder's 80-20 rule, those types of things are changing that, and that's why these carriers are focusing now on Michigan.
Good question. Our website, we've actually gone online, and you can see on our website there's agent and policyholder testimony. We've talked about what this gentleman right there talked about is the actual cancer solutions product, the first cancer product that we talked about. You see there are 5 of them that talk about just the ability for their voluntary products that kept them whole during their time of transition, their time of medical necessity, etc. So there's stuff that you can take with you out in the field that is at least beneficial at point of sale or at point of presentation. This is one of them. Just again, an example. Everything's on the website, and this is on WashingtonNational.com. It's not on our agent portal, so this information is readily available for everybody. You can see some of the philanthropic organizations that we partner with, again, in order to just get awareness out, get our name out in the market. Komen, St. Jude's, American Red Cross, the Hope Foundation, and obviously the Cancer Society. That's the end of my spiel. Does anybody have any questions, or can I give any other additional information? Well, I appreciate your attention.